Dear listeners, today we will journey back in time to 13th century England, a time marked by power struggles, disputes, and ultimately a profound change in governance. We will focus on an event that marked a significant milestone in the history of democratic principles, the signing of the Magna Carta. The year was 1215, and the ruler of England was King John. His reign was fraught with high taxes, unsuccessful wars, and a disgruntled group of barons who were weary of the king's misuse of power. They felt that their rights were being trampled on, leading to unrest and a brewing rebellion. It was in this context that the Magna Carta was born. Drafted by the Archbishop of Canterbury to make peace between an unpopular king and a group of rebel barons, it promised the protection of church rights, protection for the barons from illegal imprisonment, access to swift justice, and limitations on feudal payments to the crown. The Magna Carta, also known as the Great Charter, didn't solve all problems overnight, nor was it intended for the general populace of England, but it was indeed the first document forced onto an English king by a group of his subjects in an attempt to limit his powers by law and protect their rights. The true power of the Magna Carta was in its underlying principles, the idea that the law was a power unto itself, and not even the king was above it. It set the foundation for a crucial concept we know today as the rule of law. Now, what does this story from the annals of British history teach us, you might ask? The Magna Carta story is a reminder that no one is above the law and that every individual's rights should be respected. But perhaps even more than that, it speaks to the power of collective action. The barons, in unity, were able to exert enough pressure to establish a law that kept the king's absolute powers in check. It's a lesson in the strength of collaboration, the impact that we can make when we join hands for a cause that we believe in. In our own lives, this principle can guide us as we work together in our communities, in our workplaces, and even in our families. The Magna Carta also teaches us that change is often a slow process, one that requires patience and persistence. The document did not solve all of England's problems, nor did it immediately improve the life of an average English citizen, but it laid the groundwork for fundamental principles of justice that are still valued today. As we reflect on these lessons, let us remember that our actions, particularly when we stand together, have the power to effect change. Let us have patience in our endeavors and persist in our efforts to bring about positive transformations in our own lives and in the wider world. Thank you, and may wisdom continue to light our path. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.